Hello, everybody. This is Bimbo Barbarella with the Bimbo Barbarella Music Program. Adjusting my camera at the last minute. And it is Wednesday, December 6th. And just wanted to come and say hello and Merry Christmas to everybody. Because it's going to be here sooner than you think. It's only, 19 days away. Yikes. But today I went around and I gave out Christmas cards to some of the people that I do business with. And you know, it's always nice just to see somebody with a little smile on their face, because I want to bring the Christmas spirit to everybody. Yeah, like I'm the right person for that, right? Yikes. I know that a lot of people, they don't think of Bimbo Barbarella when they think of bringing Christmas cheer and joy, but I do what I can. Today went around to a couple of places. I stopped in at my friends who do my tattoos and gave them a card and got a nice picture of the proprietor, Julie, and I left some pictures on my Twitter account. If you want to look at that post on Twitter, you can see what these people actually look like. I then went to the game to the game store where I buy games, and well, and I was playing Dungeons and Dragons, but I can't now because of Cat Daddy, because they would play at 6 o'clock, and that's just when he starts wigging out. Hello, Miss Stephanie, how are you? Yeah, just gonna do a short little show, really not much to say. I just wanted to bring some of my special brand of Christmas cheer to everybody. Yikes. And then I went to visit my friend Patrick, who runs the very good used and new record store where I frequent a lot. And I'll show you what I got. 3 things for $20, which is pretty good. If you don't know, the Canadian band April Wine, their lead singer passed away just recently. Name is Miles Godwin, and this is an April Wine CD called Harder Faster. Okay, I got that. I'm sure you guys remember this band, the Fine Young Cannibals. And I used to have this. Oh, hello there, Mark. Hello there, sir. How are you? Fine Young Cannibals. And I haven't had this since it came out in the 80s. And it's really, really good. It's really, really good. And then the coup de grace that I scored is a very, very, very hard Rolling Stones record to find. It's called Metamorphosis. And when it came out, it was not very popular, because what it is all like leftover tracks and B-sides. But the main reason I wanted it is because there's a very good song on here by Mick Jagger called Memo from Turner. And that song was only available on the soundtrack of the movie that he was in called Performance. because it's never been released on a Rolling Stones album except for this. And this came out 1975. And you can see that it doesn't even have, oh, the tongue on it. It's Abco. It does, so it's a Rolling Stones release, but it's really not part of their, I don't know if it's part of their catalog or not. I don't know, but it does not have the Rolling Stones tongue. Hello, Brian. How are you? Yeah, Mark. Metamorphosis is a weird album because there's a lot of songs on here that are just like different sounding for the Rolling Stones. And like I said, a lot of them were B-sides and songs that they played that didn't fit anywhere. Because the album Tattoo You is a album in the same vein. That's all songs that didn't fit on albums, but they all kind of meshed together. This is just all over the place. And sometimes that's what makes an album unique. And it's got an ugly cover. I hate the cover. And called Metamorphosis, so they look like insects, you know, metamorphosing. So, was it also wanted to tell you a funny story that happened today, and this is true. I've realized that when I was out that I needed to get cat food, and hate to say the cheapest place is Sam's Club. And if you don't have a Sam's Club, there's sort of like Costco or BJ's Warehouse or just stores in that kind of vein. And of course it was crowded, and Sam's Club is owned by Walmart, so they get the same brand of mutants at Sam's Club as they do as Walmart. They actually, you know, bust the mutants in. No, really. Oh, they bust the mutants in from like a lot of like the adult living facilities. Yeah, because you can see a bus out there and it's just loaded with mutants. So anyway, so I'm getting paper towels, cat food, dry cat food. I got Cat Daddy a big bag of cheese puffs. And so I'm, you know, pushing my cart down the aisle. And it was cool because a lot of people, they were making things like, "Hey, Mrs. Santa, hey, Mrs. Santa." Because I had on this and I had on my thigh-high black boots. So I was really rocking the look there. I actually saw a couple people take pictures of me, which of course I am fine with. But anyway, I'm up near the cashier and I'm getting ready to go to a cashier. And some kid, probably 8 years old, standing in line with his mother in ill-fitting clothes, with her hair in a bun so tight it must have been like cutting off some of her brain cells, because the kid vomits right there. And mother doesn't do anything. She just, well, she was probably high on meth, but I don't know. But no, but the mother did nothing as the kid's just there vomiting. And so they go on. And so the next person, the person who's ahead of me, she's this elderly, heavy-set woman in a motorized scooter. And so she's driving through, and she says, "Oh my God! I, I just rolled in vomit. Oh, I've got vomit. Oh, there's vomit all over me." And she just, oh, she must have said the word vomit 80 times. And the more she said it, the funnier it got. Because then she kept rolling, and so the whole aisle was covered in puke. And I'm the next one. And I'm saying, oh, fuck. I'm not going to be walking in puke in my new thigh-high boots. So anyway, so they call the maintenance guy. And like I said, sometimes I will admit that I make shit up. I am not making up a word of this. Um, they call the maintenance guy. The maintenance guy comes over, assesses the situation, and says, looks like I'm gonna have to clean up. Looks like I'm gonna have to clean up that vomit, huh? And what do you think, that you're just gonna? I don't even know what I was thinking at the time. I was just so dumb. So he says, "I better go get a mop and bucket." So anyway, this cartoon head is like cleaning up the vomit. Yes, Mark, I've been accused of making stuff up. So, but this I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I can't make this stupidity up. So the guy is like, cleaning up the vomit with the mop and bucket, but he's pushing it farther and farther apart. So he's making the situation even worse, because he must not have been, he must not have got a passing grade in, like, mop handling. I'm sure there's a school somewhere for mop handling. This guy did not make it. Yes, Brian, people amaze me, just the stupidity of the human race. And how did we become the top of the food chain? I don't know. How, maybe because we got opposable thumbs, but raccoons have them, chimps have them, and you don't see raccoons and chimps riding their little electric carts through vomit. It really didn't smell bad, Brian, because I don't know what the kid ate, but thankfully he didn't eat like like a bunch of spamwiches or something, because that really would have stunk. And I stayed far enough away, so I really didn't get that much of a vomit odor. Oh, hearing it was bad enough. And it was one of those vomits that just went on. And so I was there in line, because because they don't have many lines open anymore. You got to use that self-checkout, and those self-checkout machines at Sam's Club are terrible because they can't scan anything. And they said, "Oh, well, we have self-checkout available." And I'm thinking, I'd rather face the vomit than go to a self-checkout thing and then have, scan something. It doesn't go through. You have to call the person over. They scan it like 3 times. It doesn't seem to be working. It says, no, fuck. So this was my adventure time. Good, Brian. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that other people are enjoying this as much as I did, because it got to the point where you just could not, you couldn't be mad, just because it was so silly. It was so stupid. So I'm just sitting there, and I didn't have anything that was gonna, spoil. I didn't have ice cream. Hell no, I didn't have ice cream because it was 50 degrees here in Tampa. Not ice cream weather. But, I just sat there and just watched it. And I had my movie camera with me. I've got, like a camera that takes movies, like an old school one, but the pictures are good when they're taken right. Whenever Cat Daddy makes a movie, he can't hold it steady, so it looks all shaky. And you know what? It was just, I didn't even think of taking a movie of this just because I was in too much awe. What's that, Hunter? Musicians react to Miles Goodwin's death, April Wine frontman. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to look that up. And like I've mentioned before, I took a picture with this guy, Patrick, at the music store, and there was and okay, for instance, today, and okay, the vomit story is done. Um, he knows my intelligence in music, and he's actually watched the College of Knowledge many times, and he says that he loves watching it. He doesn't comment because he really doesn't know how to work a computer that well, so he just listens. I said, oh, that's fine. And so he says, I've never met anybody who knows as much as you do about music, and I found that to be an honor. And I've I've told him, because he has my number. I said, look, if you ever need a question, call me. Call me, and call me at home. Call me on my cell. If I know it, I'll answer it. And a couple of weeks, he did call me about about trying to think what band it was now. God damn it! I was just thinking about it when I came on because I wasn't going to mention it. But he called me and he said, "Oh, that's right, that's right. Thank you so much. Next time you come in, I'll give you some money off." That's why, because like the prices for these things, it should have been okay. Well, Metamorphosis alone was like $20, and he gave it to me for 10. And so I got everything here for 20, which was good. So, but and he has a very popular store. There's always a lot of people in there, and so he will, if there's a number of people in there, he'll say, I'll give, and he did this today. He says, I'll give $5 off to anybody who can answer this question. And then he looks at me and he says, but you can't play. So, so I guess that's a compliment too. Because I still get discounts from him all the time, but he doesn't want me answering the trivia question, because chances are that I would know it. Mark, and so Mark the Pirate Captain Kropko wanted to hear the vomit noise again. And it was one of those long things. It sounded like there was, erosion in the kid's throat. It was so long. So that's what this short little episode, that's the main goal, is don't vomit in Sam's Club, because you'll have to sit there for 45 minutes, laugh your ass off. It just, and these are people that have jobs, and the guy says, I'm gonna need a mop and a bucket to clean up vomit. Yeah, chances are you're not gonna use a vacuum to clean it up. you're not going to get your little, oh, little, your little robot to run over and clean up the vomit for you, are you? So, but I did finally make it out of there. And just the driving here is phenomenally bad now, because we have a lot of people, from, the northern states and, the island of Canada, that have, come down, and people complain about the northerners all the time, but they do wonders for the economy, and they pay a lot of, like, the taxes. That's why the state of Florida does not have sales tax. Wait, no, no, no. Let me rephrase that. We have sales tax, but we don't have any state income tax because they don't need to charge it. So, yeah, like I said, I didn't expect much of a turnout because this was like a spur of the moment kind of thing, just because I needed to share this, and I'll probably retell the story in some vein on Friday, because Mr. Kropka, do you know what's going on Friday? Oh, this coming Friday? Their pirate radio, do you know what's going on, this coming Friday on the College of Rock Knowledge? Let's see how smart he is. Yeah, honey, you gotta love him. No, it is not Al's urine sample. It is Heineken 00. Al's urine sample. No. Maybe if there was a little bit of chunkiness from the vomit in there, that might be good. Yes, vaguely. Okay. Well, then let me bring you up to steam there, Captain of the sinking ship. This coming Friday, December 8th, the College of Rock Knowledge will be presenting our first of two Christmas shows this year. The first one, like I said, December 8th at 8 p.m. Me and the rest of the gang, crew, posse, whatever you want to call them. We're going to pick our 6 favorite, really nice, beautiful songs for Christmas, that we think are nice and beautiful. Because some things that I think are nice and beautiful, somebody else might not. And then after the 6 nice songs, then we're gonna pick 6 songs that are as Easy Street with Jen said, naughty. I can think of other adjectives to use besides naughty, but you get the gist. Maybe pick a song that's going to make you go, like my new best friend, Vomit Boy. And I can't believe that I had my camera, and I didn't realize it until after I was in the parking lot. I says, oh shit, I could have filmed that. That would have been hysterical. But, I was too caught up in the moment. Mr. Hunter, do you think that you'd like to maybe be a part of our show Friday? because I think you'd probably have some funny, that you'd probably have some good answers. 65 years later, Brenda Lee's trailer, it's number one. Wow, really? Okay, Pirate Radio. Oh, what time tonight, Mark? I'll try to make it because I was up at 6 o'clock this morning, and I was nap free today, so doesn't bode well. But yes, Mark. But what time is what time is Mark's Pirate Radio? And if and I think everybody here is a member of your program, so I don't need to drop a link because we don't have a lot of people watching, only 10 people watching, so, and I'm sure that they're all familiar with you. So you got anything special planned for tonight, Mark, or what? 9:30, and that's Eastern time. So you got any things planned? Oh, and you know what else? Oh, today is the anniversary. It was released in 1968. On this day, December 6th, was the Rolling Stones' classic album, Beggar's Banquet, was released today. If you didn't know that, now you do. So the next time somebody asks you that question, excuse me, I was wondering, when was Beggar's Banquet released? And you can proudly say, December 6th, 1968. How else may I help you? Yes, Denny Lane. Oh, he was, yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. Denny Lane, he was, started with the Moody Blues, and he was with them, before they became, the Knights in White Satin Band. He was with them when they did a song called Go Now. And I think he was with them for 2 albums, Mark, wasn't he? And then he left. And then that's when they sort of like, shifted, gears. And Denny Lane also was in Wings. He was a longtime player with Paul McCartney and Wings. And if you know Wings, there's an album called London Town that has Paul McCartney, Linda McCartney, and Denny Lane on the cover. See, and that's the kind of information that you will only receive on the Bimbo Barbarella music program. Not because I'm a genius or anything, just because I got nothing else going for me, so I might as well, know about music. That's kind of sad, but and I did get all of my Christmas lights outside and inside all put up. So I've been very industrious this week, and I got more cleaning to do because next week we're having some guests over, and I want to make sure that my house is nice and clean. Because I don't want these people thinking, that I, live in a pig pen. Oh, Naples, Florida. Wow. Wow. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. I did not know that he lived in Naples. And Naples, Florida is down southwest Florida. Oh, sort of down by Key West and the very south part of the state. Oh, okay. So I guess Mark and Hunter are gonna wrap it up. Um, yeah, Hunter, but see if see if you can't make it for Friday's show. Because because the last time that you were on, you were fantastic, and Mark is always good, and I do believe that Chris and Jen are gonna try to be on. Um, I'm pretty sure that Addie said that she was gonna make it. I know Mrs. Hopkins will be here, so we'll have a regular crowd. So, all right, Mark. Yeah, I'll try to make it 9:30. Well, it's 7:30 now. Maybe if I just fall asleep in the chair here for, like 45 minutes, maybe I can make it. But I should. Oh, so what are you going to play, Mark? Oh, like Moody Blues and Wings or what, for Denny Lane? Can I come up and request a Wing song? Okay, so um yeah, so sure you can. Okay, all right. Well, I'll tell you what I want right now. It was one that was not released on an album. It was released only live, called High High High. You're gonna get your high high high. The music on, because that song really rocks and really cooks. Which which I forgot that he even passed away, so I'm gonna have to listen to Wings now for a while. So I should make it up. So, all right. That's it, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the couple of people that watched tonight. Oh, Miss Leah Sugar Britches. Yeah, okay. You know what our show is going to be about Friday, right? College of Rock Knowledge. We're going to have 6 nice Christmas songs and 6 naughty Christmas songs. So try to see if you can make it up. And yeah, Band on the Run. Oh, that was just a whole good CD. Oh, Miss Leah, and do you know if Coach is having wrestling tonight? Because I actually just got home a little bit ago, so I haven't even checked. Oh, who is Jimmy Hall, Mark? I've never heard of Jimmy Hall. Hello, Miss Rita. How are you? Um, yeah, and I'll repeat it again. This coming Friday, College of Knowledge is having it's our Christmas, one of our 2 Christmas shows this year. We're going to do our 6 favorite nice Christmas songs. And then we're going to have to do our 6 bad Christmas songs. All right. Okay, well, I have to get going because I got to see if Coach needs me to come up and co-host, or maybe Ms. Bridget's back. I don't know. But, okay, well, I got to go now. Thank you, Miss Leah. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you all Friday. Bye-bye.